time. It's Dark Angel's Journey, and I'm Shakira, and welcome back. So, I've been trying to make a vid for a while, and OBS has been pretty crappy. So I apologize that I haven't been able to post, but it is what it is. Hopefully, this one works through. Anyway, I thought we would focus on stop losses and figuring out how to set them. And there's a pretty cool tool called the average true range, the ATR, that I figured we could take a quick look at, and hopefully this can help other beginner traders like myself not get shook out in trades that would work really well for them. Okay, so I'm just gonna randomly cherry pick things on the charts here and talk through the indicator itself. That and feel free to drop any likes or comments. Go ahead and subscribe. Okay, come on. This is fun for me. It's fun for you. I'm sure you're enjoying watching me struggle through this whole process. All right, if that sounds like a good time, let's get started. All right, let's make myself. You just have to have fun with it, right? Life is so short. All right, so ATR. First things first, let's add it to the charts. You can just go into the indicators here and you can either search for average or you can search for ATR. And it should be the first one that comes up. And that'll plop it down on the bottom here. And you'll notice that it's a single line over the dates. On the right here, we see a highlighted number. That's the ATR for the candle at this point in time, looking at Bitcoin. And if you can absolutely modify it, you can double click it in there. Somehow it's called ADR. You can set the length. The default is 14, but depending on your preferences, you can change it 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever you want. I tend to leave it at 14. And you can change the color if you want a different shade, whatever makes you happy, right? And then, of course, one annoying thing is that sometimes it shows the price over here and sometimes it doesn't. But as long as I can see it on the left here, life is like a box of chocolates. All right, so let's see how we can potentially use this, right, to help us out. So I'm not going to bother with using the replay, but I figured we could just take a look at, well, Bitcoin's been really boring lately, right? But we could take a look at certain areas, like for example, here, and see what we could have thought or decided on in terms of a stop loss. All right. So actually, I will use the replay button if only so we could get this over. We can get a different ATR populated down here. So here we see, on the 1 hour, we see that price has dropped and it's come back up pretty quickly. And you're considering options for maybe a potential short, right? Maybe if you see that price cannot break above this little section here, the body and this wick, then it's probably going back down, right? So let's push it forward a little bit. We see this beautiful red candle. We see we haven't gone up. All right, cool. Let's enter into our short. So we grab our trusty tool, and I found that even if the candle ends here, you can probably set your, this is just for me, guys. Everything I'm saying is not financial advice or anything. It's just for me. And, and then normally what you would do is you would set your stop loss above the next local swing high, right? And then of course you set your take profit to the next like imbalance or area where prices last stopped. We're talking about stop losses right now, right? So this stop loss, can be pretty scary, and I'll tell you why, right? Because, and I'll grab the brush here. So this swing high is an area where price has come, they've already tapped it, they've touched it, they could just as easily go back up to it, right? So the one thing I've learned is that you need to give your stop losses room to breathe. So the way that you do that is with the ATR, right? So right now on this candle, ATR is 164.1. So if you were to set a stop loss, you would take the top of this wick of this swing low, and Kitty wants to hang out, y'all. But I'm grabbing my calculator because my brain. And price is at 19945.5 plus the 164.1. So now in the last 14 days, the average price has been 164.1 from the candle that we want to enter from, right? So we add that to here, and that would put our stop loss. That would put our stop loss at 20,109.6. So somewhere about there, approximately. Now remember, none of this is foolproof, but it will help you figure out, or at least keep you in the trades long enough most of the time so that you don't get kicked out immediately and then have to consider re-entering, right? The other thing you could do is look to the left, right? So price has come into this area again a little bit higher up. You could have just put it above that, which is what the ATR did for us. And then of course we press play and then price just kind of dropped down. Again, I'm not trying to predict anything here. All I'm trying to say is, from a stop loss perspective. Let's think about another example, right? Let's come over here. Another option for a short, right? Let's come in right about here, just for funsies, right? And again, these are all examples. You guys need to have your own strategies for entries, exits, all that good stuff. All we're talking about here is the best ways to set up your stop losses, right? All right, cool. So again, stop loss from this candle, the ATR is at 159.2, right? And the swing high for this area here is over here, 20,465. So let's say you want to get in on this trade and you want a good stop loss. So 20,465.5 plus 159.2. Remember, we've got our ATR down here, and that's the ATR as of this candle right here. So that would put our stop loss up at 20,624. So if we were to take a short from here, and remember, I'm not doing any analysis, right? I'm just showing how the stop loss, 624. Kitty wants attention, y'all. Kitty's headbutting my leg. Oh, there goes another one. Okay, and we can always open this up and be more exact. 624.7. Okay, perfect. And then we set, 1 to 2, whatever, or stop it at the next area of confluence where price kind of stopped and lots of buy orders and it's been consolidating there, right? And then, now you have a little space to work in, right? So you don't get stopped out immediately. Because look at what happened, right? If you set your stop loss right above here, you wouldn't have been stopped out, but you'd have come really, really close, right? So the point is, give it some space to breathe. And I know sometimes when you add the ATR in, sometimes folks will do one ATR. I'm doing one ATR. Other folks will do two ATRs. It depends on your risk appetite, right? But just realize that this can help you deal with the stop loss issue. It's systematic, right? Take your swing high or swing low and add the ATR to it, or subtract the ATR from it if it's the swing low, and then continue on up. All right. And then that should help you at least, dependent, I've heard other folks say it works maybe 60, 70% of the time, approximations. I don't know for sure, of course, but it's a good method to at least give yourself some room to breathe. So if you have no concept of where to put your stop losses, this is a good way to go. All right. And just remember, don't forget to look to the left, right? And see if price has gotten any higher. So, there's this all the way up here. We've even gone past that, right? With the ATR. And that was helpful for us. Is it going to work every single time? Heck no. But at least it's going to give you a better fighting chance, right? All right, guys. I hope that was helpful. And, for folks that are learning just like myself, as I learn things and as I test things out, I'm going to share them with you as well. Okay. So this is a journey, right? It's not a sprint. It's not a race. It's a journey. So as we grow together, I hope that you're doing well in your trading and your proper risk and money management. Everybody says it, but it's true. Proper risk and money management wins the day. Okay. All right, guys. Happy hunting. Trade safely. I hope this helps you in your stop loss setting. And, no joke, I had a friend say to me, "Oh my goodness, Shakira, that ATR thing is really helpful." He'd used it for a stop loss and they came like $2 away from it and then went back up to where he was expecting and he took his profit. He was like, "Man, that was close." So I'm just saying it's helpful. All right. Test it out. Everything you do, test it out for yourself. Test it, retest it. And remember, 10 tests, it's not going to be enough. 100, 1,000 tests is a real, population. Oh, it's like kind of crabby, right? Anyway, I'm going to keep this short. You guys enjoy this Wednesday. It is Tuesday. Oh my goodness. Shakira is out of her mind, y'all. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. Shakira, hey, one last thing. Hit the like button, drop a comment down below. Was this helpful? Let me know. Subscribe even if you feel like it. All right, Shakira out.